Welcome back to Coin Quest, another exciting video where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and hidden treasures. Today, we are talking about one of the most unbelievable finds in numismatic history, the 1977 Lincoln penny. This isn't just any penny, it's a rare coin that has sent collectors into a frenzy. You won't believe how much this coin is worth and why it's considered a $1 million find. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, various editions and minting errors have made some pennies incredibly valuable. The 1977 Lincoln penny, in particular, has caught the attention of collectors worldwide due to a rare error that has pushed its value to a staggering $9 million. But what makes this coin so special? There are several reasons why this penny is worth a fortune. The first is its rarity. In 1977, the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies, but only a handful of these were struck with a unique error that makes them highly desirable to collectors. Some of these errors include double die obverse, off-center strikes, and an extremely rare composition mistake. One of the most famous 1977 pennies has a double die obverse, meaning the image and text on the front of the coin appear slightly duplicated due to a minting mistake. This doubling effect is particularly noticeable on Lincoln's profile, the date, and the word Liberty. Coins with this type of error are always in high demand because they are unique anomalies. Another crucial factor that makes some 1977 pennies valuable is their composition. In 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from 95% copper pennies to zinc-coated coins due to rising copper prices. However, in rare cases, some coins were struck on experimental planchets, making them extremely rare. If you find a 1977 penny that weighs slightly more than a standard one, it could be made from a different composition, and its value could skyrocket. Market demand also plays a significant role in determining the value of rare coins. The 1977 Lincoln penny has seen a surge in popularity among collectors and investors alike. Auction houses and online platforms have reported record-breaking sales, with some specimens fetching upwards of $9 million. This means that even if you have an ordinary 1977 penny, it's worth checking to see if it has any unique features that could make it valuable. If you think you might have one of these rare 1977 Lincoln pennies, the first step is to examine it closely. Look for any signs of doubling on the text or image, check its weight using a precision scale, and compare it to a standard penny. If you believe your penny might be a rare variant, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable coin authentication service such as PCGS or NGC. These organizations can verify the authenticity and quality of your coin, which is crucial if you plan to sell it at auction or to a collector. Many people have struck gold, figuratively speaking, by discovering rare coins in their pocket change or old coin collections. Some lucky individuals have found coins worth thousands or even millions of dollars simply by paying attention to small details. The 1977 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a tiny piece of copper can hold immense value. Dive into the fascinating world of the 1974 Lincoln penny, a coin that, at first glance, might seem ordinary but holds a rich tapestry of history, intrigue, and value. Today, we'll explore the origins of this coin, its unique characteristics, the controversy surrounding it, and how certain rare variants have captured the attention of collectors worldwide, with some fetching astounding prices. The genesis of the 1974 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, featuring the iconic profile of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the obverse showcases Lincoln's right-facing portrait, a design that has endured for over a century. The reverse side, from 1959 to 2008, displayed the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, commemorating the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. By 1974, the penny had undergone several compositional changes. Initially minted in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the rising cost of copper prompted the U.S. Mint to explore alternative materials. This economic pressure set the stage for one of the most intriguing chapters in numismatic history, the aluminum penny experiment in 1973. Faced with escalating copper prices, the U.S. Mint experimented with aluminum as a cost-effective alternative for penny production. Aluminum was chosen due to its affordability and lightweight properties. Approximately 1.5 million aluminum cents were struck in 1974 and distributed to Congress for evaluation. However, the proposal faced significant opposition. Medical concerns. Pediatricians expressed worries that ingested aluminum pennies would be difficult to detect on X-rays, posing health risks to children. Vending industry opposition. Vending machine operators were concerned about the costs associated with recalibrating machines to accept the lighter coins. Due to these concerns, the aluminum penny initiative was halted, and the coins were ordered to be melted down. However, not all specimens were accounted for, leading to the emergence of a few aluminum pennies in private hands. These coins are considered illegal to own, as they are classified as government property. Despite this, their rarity has made them the subject of intense fascination. The $8 million penny, myth or reality? Stories have circulated about 1974 pennies fetching astronomical prices, with figures like $8 million capturing public imagination. It's essential to approach such claims with caution. While rare coins can indeed command high prices, the value depends on several factors. Rarity. Coins like the 1974 aluminum penny are exceedingly rare due to their limited mintage and recall. Condition. Coins in mint state or with unique errors, such as doubling, are more valuable. Legality. Ownership. Legality affects a coin's marketability and value. As of now, there is no verified sale of a 1974 penny reaching the $8 million mark. However, the allure of finding such a treasure keeps collectors and enthusiasts intrigued. Market values of 1974 pennies for collectors interested in 1974 pennies. Here's a breakdown of their approximate values based on condition and mint mark. 1974. No mint mark. Philadelphia circulated. Face value uncirculated. MS. 65 RD approximately 20 cents to $0.251974 D. Denver Mint circulated. Face value uncirculated. MS. 65 RD approximately 20 cents to $0.251974 S. San Francisco Mint circulated. Face value uncirculated. MS. 65 RD approximately 20 cents to $0.25 proof coins. PR. 67 RD approximately $1 or more. Note. RD denotes coins with full red luster, a desirable trait among collectors. Notable error coins. Error coins from 1974 can also be of significant interest. Double die obverse. Some 1974 pennies exhibit doubling in the date or lettering due to a die error. These can be valued at $400 or more, depending on the prominence of the error and the coin's condition. Off-center strikes and other errors. Coins with noticeable minting errors, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, can fetch premiums ranging from $50 to several $100s, based on the error severity and coin condition, the cultural and economic impact beyond their monetary value. 1974 pennies represent a pivotal moment in U.S. minting history. The aluminum penny experiment highlighted the complexities of currency production, balancing cost, public opinion, and practicality. Today, discussions about the cost-effectiveness of penny production continue, with debates on whether to discontinue the coin due to its production cost exceeding its face value. Conclusion. The 1974 Lincoln penny is more than just a 1-cent coin. It's a symbol of economic challenges, governmental decision-making, and the ever-evolving landscape of U.S. currency. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, the story of the 1974 penny offers a captivating glimpse into the intricacies of coin production and the factors that can elevate a simple coin to legendary status. Keep an eye on your change, you never know when you might find a piece of history. We uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we have a mind-blowing discovery that will make you rethink every penny you've ever come across. We're diving deep into the fascinating history and the staggering value of the 1981 Lincoln penny, one particular coin that has been valued at an unbelievable $6 million. Let's start by taking a journey back in time. The Lincoln penny has been an essential part of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, various changes in its design and composition have occurred, with the 1981 penny marking the last year that the U.S. Mint produced pennies primarily made of 95% copper before transitioning to a zinc core in 1982. What makes the 1981 Lincoln penny so special? While most of these pennies are only worth their face value, certain rare errors and variations make them worth a fortune. One of the rarest and most sought-after error coins is a 1981 Lincoln penny that was mistakenly struck on a bronze planchet intended for a different denomination. This minting error makes it an extraordinary collector's item, and one such coin has been appraised at a staggering $6 million. Now, let's break down why this coin is so valuable. First, we have to consider the rarity. Experts estimate that only a handful of these error coins exist, making them incredibly hard to find. Second, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its value. Coins graded as mint state or with minimal wear can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. Third, the demand among collectors is through the roof. Numismatists, or coin collectors, are always on the lookout for these rare gems, and when one appears on the market, bidding wars ensue, driving prices to unbelievable levels. So, how can you identify if you have a valuable 1981 penny? Here are a few key features to look for. Check the weight. Regular 1981 pennies weigh around 3.11 grams, but an error coin struck on a different planchet may have a different weight. Inspect for mint marks. The 1981 penny was produced at 3 mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. While any mint mark can be valuable, error coins can appear from any of these mints. Look for distinct coloration. Since the rare error pennies were struck on bronze planchets, they may have a slightly different hue compared to standard copper pennies. Get a professional appraisal. If you suspect you have a rare 1981 penny, it's best to have it evaluated by a numismatic expert or submit it to a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Now, let's talk about the market for these rare pennies. In recent years, the numismatic world has seen a surge in demand for rare error coins. Auctions have set record-breaking prices, with collectors eager to get their hands on unique pieces of American history. One of these rare 1981 pennies made headlines when it was sold for $6 million at an exclusive auction. That's right, $6 million for a single penny. This remarkable sale has fueled even more interest in searching through everyday change for hidden treasures. If you're wondering where to find these valuable coins, the best places to look include coin rolls from banks, estate sales, garage sales, and even old piggy banks. Many rare coins have been discovered by everyday people simply taking the time to inspect their change carefully. The story of the 1981 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how even the smallest things in life can hold incredible value. Whether you're an avid coin collector or just someone curious about the hidden gems in your pocket, this tale proves that rare coins are still out there waiting to be discovered. Who knows? The next $1 million penny could be hiding in your spare change. We uncover the hidden treasures lying in plain sight. Today, we dive deep into the incredible world of coin collecting and explore the astonishing story of the 2000 Lincoln penny, a 1-cent coin that could be worth up to $4 million. That's right, one single penny, minted in the year 2000 at the Denver Mint, is causing waves in the numismatic world. What makes this coin so valuable? Let's find out. The history of the 2000 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the design has evolved, but the penny has remained one of the most commonly used coins in the United States. The 2000 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mark beneath the date on the obverse front of the coin. While millions of these coins were produced, a rare error or variation in a select few has sent collectors into a frenzy. Why is this penny worth $4 million? Not all 2000 pennies are valuable, but certain rare features make a few of them worth a fortune. Here's what makes these pennies so special. Rare minting error. some 2000 Lincoln pennies were mistakenly struck on experimental planchets. Instead of the usual copper-plated zinc composition, these rare pennies were minted on 95% copper planchets, similar to pre-1982 pennies. This rare error dramatically increases their value. Double die obverse, DDO. Another factor that skyrockets the value of some 2000 pennies is a double die obverse error. This happens when the die used to stamp the coin shifts slightly between strikes, creating a doubled effect on Lincoln's portrait, the date, or the inscriptions. If you find a 2000 penny with clear doubling, you could be holding a goldmine, full red color and mint condition. Coin collectors highly value coins that have retained their original red luster. If your 2000 penny has not been circulated and still has its bright red color, it can fetch a premium price. A full red, high-grade example of this penny can be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Special die variety. Some numismatic experts speculate that a few 2000 pennies were mistakenly struck using a proof die meant for a special set of coins. This makes these pennies incredibly rare and highly sought after. How to identify a rare 2000 penny. If you want to check whether you have a rare 2000 penny, follow these steps. Look at the date and mint mark. Make sure the coin is from the year 2000 and has a D mint mark. Examine for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for any doubling in the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's portrait. Weigh the coin. A standard 2000 penny weighs about 2.5 grams. If your penny weighs around 3.11 grams, it might be one of the rare experimental copper planchet errors. Check the color. A full red uncirculated penny is much more valuable than a brown or toned coin. Consult an expert. If you suspect your penny is rare, take it to a professional coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC for authentication. The market value of the 2000 Lincoln penny. The price of rare coins fluctuates depending on demand and the coin's condition. While a standard 2000 penny is worth only face value, a rare variety in pristine condition can command incredible prices. Here's a breakdown of recent sales and estimated values. Regular circulated 2000 penny, 1 cent to $1. Uncirculated full red penny, $5, $50. Double die obverse variety, $1,000, $20. 000. Experimental copper planchet penny, $250,000, $4,000,000. One of the most astonishing auction sales saw a rare 2000 Lincoln penny fetch nearly $4 million, setting a record for modern pennies. This proves that the right penny can change your life forever. Where to sell your valuable penny. If you discover a rare 2000 penny, you can sell it through several channels. Coin dealers. Visit a reputable coin shop to get an appraisal. Online marketplaces, eBay, heritage auctions, and Stacksbowers are excellent platforms for selling rare coins. Coin shows. Attend a coin show where collectors and dealers gather to buy and sell valuable coins. Professional auction houses. If you have an ultra-rare coin, consider submitting it to a major auction house for a premium sale. Final thoughts. Could you be sitting on a hidden fortune without even realizing it? Take a closer look at your loose change. You never know when you might find a $1 million penny. The 2000 Lincoln penny is proof that small details can make a big difference in the world of coin collecting. If you've got a 2000 penny, check it carefully, and who knows? You might just be holding one of the rarest and most valuable coins in existence. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. Happy collecting, and may you find the treasure of your dreams.